Well, hello again. So I just wanted to say we made it to the end of Yom Kippur. Today was Yom Kippur. It's the 9th of October 2019, and sunset was at 6:23. So if you didn't know, Jewish holidays, they always start sundown the night before and end sundown the day of. So today was the day of Yom Kippur, and at 6:23, and started at, I don't know, whenever sunset was yesterday. And the thing about Yom Kippur is, I think it's the only Jewish holiday where we fast. I think there are some others that aren't as popular, like, I don't know, some people just fast because, if you do it one day, that's supposed to be the holy day, why not every day? So I, of course, dry fasted this day. They do say no water. My mom did drink some water, and I actually, the 2 days before, where I did, I was also on a hard fast those 2 days. The first day, I brushed my teeth both in the morning and night, and I did I did take a shower only because uh, I was lighting some candles, and I went to blow them out, like my hair caught on fire. And yeah, my hair is that long, and luckily it blew itself out pretty quickly. But so it really smelled. So I needed to take a shower, and I know, like, my parents are always saying, like, how long has it been? How many days? That's why, like, for Shabbat, it starts on Friday in Israel, at least. The really religious Jews will not, like, drive or go out on, from Friday night till Saturday night. That's why things are closed in Israel. I wanted to say, the benefits I seem to have gotten, there are lots of benefits. Fasting, like, I've been recommended not by a doctor, but by a guy online who knows about fasting. That if I want to cure my vision, because I have poor vision, like 21 days is a good way to do it. Because I mean, after the first 2 days, you might get hungry the first 2 days, but I think I didn't really get hungry this third day. I don't think I really got hungry. I'm used to fasting. Like, it's just getting your body used to it is definitely, like, you start small, of course, with just about everything. You, like, start with maybe 1-2 day fast, and like, definitely drink water, and maybe just calorie restriction, intermittent fast, like 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. But yeah, so more healing when you do less, or extended, and yeah. And I definitely feel I have more mental clarity. Like, my vision improved. I used to barely be able, I couldn't read the board at school, and now I can. It's easier to read the board without my glasses. And yeah, like, when I'm reading, I used to confuse words a lot of times. Like, through and though and thought, I would always, like, misread it. But now I don't really do that as much. I feel I can read faster, and makes you realize things when you're I guess, your brain can use more of its energy because, digestion takes away a lot of the energy. Especially when you're digesting things you're not really meant to eat, like meat, because, it takes so long. It's a lot of energy to digest. I realized things like the closer you are to death, or you're never more alive than when you're almost dead. Which I definitely agree with. You're never more alive than when you're almost dead. Like my parents, I told them both, they think, no, that's stupid, and well, they don't know what it means to be alive, because it's like The Walking Dead. I feel like the current generation, millennials, inspire that, at least most millennials, because they're like always on their phones, and it's like you're just a zombie to the, I don't know, society. Just go along with the flow and never thinking for yourself. And I also realized just really, it makes it easier to understand things from other people's perspective. Like today in my philosophy class, we talked about cogit, I think, coagulates, I think he called it. It's like understanding, like we both maybe have the name blue for something, but to you it looks yellow and me it looks blue. And yeah, so just understand that we all have names for stuff, but I mean words, labels are very artificial, and it's just terminology. The power of language is, just think about how, I mean, there's definitely a reason why Paulo Coelho, he wrote that book, The Fifth Mountain, the story about Elijah, and he said that in all of history, like compared to all the nuclear bombs and weapons of mass destruction, everything, mankind has never come up with a weapon more powerful than the word. Yeah, because you can write something down, it makes you believe it a lot more. Like, if there's a sign on, like, some grass that says no trespassing, you're a lot more likely to not walk on it than if someone just said, hey, don't walk on that grass. I mean, like reverse psychology, like if it's a sign, you're more likely to follow it, but it also, fasting just opens your third eye, your pineal gland, because it's just, like, a lot of people do it to get into autophagy or, like, cell renewal. It's kind of where your whole body is renewing itself. Like, I think when people eat every day, especially when they eat things like Snyder's pretzels or Nutella or processed food, that's a lot for your liver to figure out and your kidneys. So, like, my mom always says, I don't need to detox. That's why I have a liver and kidneys. And what if I told you that your liver and kidneys are functioning at like 40%? Because, you also realize that most things in life, at least in the natural world, operate on a spectrum. It's like incrementally, there are different increments. They operate on a spectrum, and so you don't always have perfection, or things aren't always in an ideal state. Oh, I wanted to explain to you guys what magic actually is, because I guess I never really got into that. But I mean, it all comes from your pineal gland, which is, there's a reason why in the old days they called it the reason for living. Because I mean, if you knew the third eye, the power of the third eye really is, like, it's responsible for dreaming. Uh, and you can have, when it's more decalcified, you can have really crazy dreams. It's responsible for astral projection, uh, alien abductions, when people just imagine they're abducted from like sleep paralysis. It's responsible for just whenever you get intuition, like information about another person. Like, I'm sure you can just look at someone and kind of tell what they were just doing or what emotional state they're in. But that, I feel like that's the same as when dogs sniff each other's butts, like, so they know where, like, hey, I'm sniffing your butt so I know where you've been or what you did. And, well, I guess as humans we don't need to smell each other, we just know from looking, because we have a third eye, and but I think dogs probably have a third eye too. Um, yeah, magic. Like, those who don't believe in magic will never find it. Magic is just the art and science of bending reality to one's own will. And it's hard to control other people. Like, you can pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose. So just, it's like, you can control yourself. You have control over your own body, and I guess lead by example is kind of, if you want to influence other people, lead by example. Or just understand things from their perspective. Or use subliminal programming to put things into their subconscious. I want to talk about carnism. If you didn't know, carnism is a conspiracy it's on a global scale, where people believe that the reality they accept is that animals are here as food, clothing, and entertainment for humans. And vegans, they don't want to accept the reality we're presented. So the reality we think of is where animals are just here as fellow sentient beings sharing a time and place in existence with us. I definitely believe that. I believe, like, the only reason humans ever started eating animals was because we didn't have a choice back in, like, the Ice Age, when there weren't really many plants growing because it was so cold. And, so we figured the only thing to eat is the animals. And then the Ice Age is over, but I guess there's cultural lag, so people continue to eat animals. Even though I think people back then, they didn't like it. Like, in indigenous cultures, you always find that when the people go out and kill an animal, it's, they have to pray for, like, saying, I'm so sorry, but I need to kill you so I can live. But at least in first world societies, we definitely do not need to eat meat to live. It's very easy to live. You can live much healthier lives without hurting animals. No eggs, no dairy, no honey, no meat of any kind, no fish, birds, chicken. It's like, why do people think fish and chicken isn't meat? It's like, it definitely is. So, yeah, carnism definitely needs to go away. Like, we're just already circling the drain of humanity. Like, it's just a matter of time before it goes away. And it's really bad for the environment. And the other thing I want to say is anyone who's got any questions, just these are blue blocker glasses. So not prescription, but blue blocker. Like, they're special lenses to block out blue light, which comes from computers, like fluorescent lighting. There's also natural sources from the sun. I guess movie screens. Because, I mean, I do realize a lot of people end up with an astigmatism. Their eyes get worse as they age. Mostly because they, like, eye strain, or they didn't protect their eyes from, like, technology and stuff. So, I guess that's it. Stay super creative. Keep, rocking out with your crystals, like quartz, clear quartz, and, keep eating new plants every day, trying new things. Of course, I mean, that is like the spice of life, new things. It's like, the original definition of idiot was just someone who didn't take part in the community, or, someone really egocentric, someone who only pays attention to their immediate world and never, like, tries to figure out new things or interact with other people outside their, I guess, intimate circle. And, goodbye, YouTube. Love you. Bye.